Welcome to City Update. I'm Gab Roberts, and today I'm here at the North Carolina Veterans Park. Now, when Veterans Park was built many years ago, this was the first phase of it that was built across from the Airborne Special Operations Museum. There's always a plan for phase two that was going to be built where the Rowan Street Park, where the Rowan Street Bridge was right next door. Now, I'm joined today by Bruce Dawes. He's with the Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation. He's also the city's historian, and he's going to give us an update on where we are right now with the phase two project. What can you tell me, Bruce?
Well, the long-awaited phase two is going to really round out the beautiful world-class North Carolina Veterans Park, which is mostly built. Beautiful visitor center, many fountains, arches, modern art sculptures, and other things that are more built in nature. But what we needed in phase two was a more natural, serene environment, kind of an area where you can get away and think and meditate and that type of thing. And so when the Rowan Street Bridge was moved, and that was a big waiting factor, when that happened, it freed up land along Cross Creek, and now we're in a position to work with architects, finalize plans. City Council will be reviewing those plans and making final decisions as to how phase two will look. But it'll be a much more natural environment than the built environment, and will complement it nicely.
Now, as I recall, phase two had to wait on the completion of the Rowan Street Bridge so that work could begin. Is that right?
Well, of course, something as monumental as moving a bridge takes time, and there's always delays and setbacks, and so we were just in a waiting mode. But now that we've got this beautiful environment, Cross Creek is probably one of the earliest things that the community is known for. Before we were Fayetteville, we were called Cross Creek for this body of water that meanders through the center of downtown. And now we're going to be building the phase two of Veterans Park alongside this very historic water feature. And of course, Fayetteville is a military town. Long before Camp Bragg arrived, we were an important military city in North Carolina. In fact, the whole eastern half of North Carolina under President George Washington was known as the Fayetteville Brigade. So this is a very fitting place for the park, and this will round it out very nicely.
Well, thank you, Bruce, for coming on and sharing all this great information about phase two. I'm really excited to see it come to completion. I remember when they first proposed it so many years ago, I was really excited to finally see the park reach its final design. So I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to thank you for watching.
Thank you.